So I
thought Shu Shu.
I was gonna say let's point out the high points.
Yeah.
Shu Shu.
Cobb's fight was fun.
Yeah, though we're gonna get there. We're gonna start with Shu Shu. It's early on the undercard.
He's like, let me do my thing.
Yeah, we're early on the undercard. But
it's my fucking job.
Yeah.
We'll start with Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn was in the house.
Start with Brooklyn.
Yeah,
let's go.
That was and he's not. They mentioned on the broadcast, but he's not known as a huge power puncher.
No,
but there was some serious power on that shot, guys. I said that guy felt like when they dropped the toys, like in Toy Story. Dude felt like Woody. He had like an arm up here, leg down here. But no, big performance. Shu Shu is he is looking like he's gonna be a pretty special talent.
What is that?
130.
Okay, everybody's at 130.
Yeah,
he's not the typical fighter, Sean. Like he's for his especially for his weight. He's tall and relatively long, but he doesn't fight with that length. He can punch from the outside. He can use the jab. I mean, he can box from the outside, but he doesn't do what you would expect him to do. He fights more on the inside, or he likes to kind of, work his way to the pocket, and that's where he wants to work. I think that's impressive.
Hey, does he remind you a little of Terrence? I know you guys don't see it.
In that he's very skilled in there to engage.
Yeah.
He's not there to pop shot. He's not there to get off and then step out to the side, reset.
Yeah.
He's there to get off and to let punches go in combinations. Yeah, you're right.
I love in boxing when after you knock somebody down or out and you still slip a shot.
Oh.
Because he still slips. Look,
I'm glad you said that.
And still slips out of the way of the shot.
I'm glad you said that, because that's when I talk about being responsible defense, offense to defense. Yeah. When you can throw a punch and also be ready for the return shot, he knows, like, I'm throwing a hook. There's more than likely is the right hand's coming back, which is why he went there. But he's making sure that even if I land his punch, I'm safe. Yeah. Or if I miss his punch, I'm safe. And for 3-0, of course, we know his background being on the Olympic team and things of that nature, but this early on in his professional career, you see signs of growth and you see signs of greatness in this young man. And I'm not only saying that because I know him or because we have a friendship, but this right here, this is prolific right here. The hook. And I'm going to be ready for your return. Yeah. That's how it's done. And that's how you hit and don't get hit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a picture-perfect two-piece knockout.
Frank Martin did that recently. And I think I mentioned it actually when we had him on. It's just like the fact that you can land like a knockdown, knockout, in this case, shot, and still know it might not. So let me just make sure I'm out of the way. But
that's training.
Special kid.
That's like, he's been training correctly. Yeah. He's been training to throw his combinations and be responsible after his combinations. And we'll get into some of these other guys.
Are you saying the main event guy doesn't train like that?
I'm saying we're going to get into some of these other guys that aren't putting it down like that. That's how you become a lethal weapon in boxing, by being able to hit somebody, stay in the pocket, stay right there in the range, and do what you need to do to alleviate what's coming, and then be right there to box and to hit. Like, that's the game. Yeah. My dude is playing the game correctly.
Right. Simultaneous offense to defense, defense to offense.
Yeah. He literally punched him into the, watch movies and they got the dead body outline.
The chalk outline.
That was he chalked outline him.
Yeah. And Kelvin Davis got a knockout as well. Obviously, Keyshawn couldn't fight, which we're all pretty disappointed about. But
yeah, I wasn't gang signs.
Props to Shawn though, man, because you're the reason why I made sure to interview this kid.
And then let me also say this, because
he came up big.
I want us to get the replay one more time. Anybody that's played basketball or played football,
and the trunks are so saucy.
Oh yeah, they were nice. They were nice, but they're not SMF. So I probably should just holler at them, huh? If you play football, if you play basketball, I played a little bit of both in high school, and definitely when I played football, the speed of the game was slow as a freshman, got very fast as a sophomore, and I had to really slow it down as a sophomore. Junior and senior year was no thing, but I'm just pointing this out. As a freshman, there's some cuts that you can make. They're there. And then there's some cuts that you're like, yo, that used to be there. It's not there until you figure out how to get ahead of the game. When he slips the jab of this guy and comes back with the right hand, it's clean, it's great on this level. That's not going to always be there. Eventually, the level's going to change. It's going to pick up, and that first counter won't be there. He'll have to slip again and counter, so on and so forth. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful over-the-top counter right hand. it's not gonna always be there, but to see him pull it off at this level is great.
And look at him dipping his head down right after, ready for what's coming back.
Yeah, man.
We said that to start.
Yeah. I didn't. Did you? Did you? I didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, you're good, Zach.
Like 4 times.
Don't let him break you down.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, just to reiterate.
I'm just so happy that Brooklyn's in good hands still with him. That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
No, they really are.
He's gonna be quite a talent there.
Oh, but to go back to what I said to start, I want to see like if this is his style and it's just this is who Shu Shu is gonna be, or if we're gonna start to see him use more combinations from the outside. More jabs and double jabs from the outside. The other thing I love about Shu Shu, we didn't see on this highlight, but he doubles up with his punches. So like he'll throw a double uppercut. He'll throw an uppercut and a hook with the same hand. And that's some advanced stuff too. So he's on the right track.
How early he is on. But other than that, and we might as well just stick with Top Rank on ESPN.
But Bradley did mention that. About wondering how he's going to fight going forward because he said he's not a huge puncher and he's staying in the pocket. Is he going to fight like that against big punchers? Is he still just going to stay in there? Will he use some of his skills and step around and move around and not just stay in the pocket? But so you know, something to look forward to going. But he looked great.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ed. Follow me on IG with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again. All right.
Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.